This week, right here on Charger Bulletin News, wildfires spread across the Northeast, Charger sports make history, and how to be prepared going into Thanksgiving break, right here on Charger Bulletin News.
Welcome back to another live episode of Charger Bulletin News. I'm Hayden Leach.
And I'm Elisa Broche. Let's get right into this week's stories.
Early this week, over 150 homes were evacuated in the Northeast due to elevated risk of wildfires. Parts of Connecticut, Massachusetts, New Jersey, upstate New York, and New York City are under an increased threat of these fires. These wildfires are said to be caused by the combination of prolonged dry weather, west to northwest winds of 10 to 15 miles per hour, humidity values between 35 and 50%, and dry fuels. There were voluntary evacuations over the weekend in the towns of Warwick and Wattawa Park and Greenwood Lake, New York, who helped contain the Jennings Creek wildfire and helped to protect at least 165 homes. Those who chose to evacuate were prompted to a shelter at the Greenwood Lake Middle School on Monday. The Jennings Creek wildfire in Orange County, New York has burned more than 5,300 acres and was 88% contained on Sunday evening. The same fire burned more than 2,280 acres in Passaic County, New Jersey, with 90% of it being contained. These wildfires are said to be spreading as close as New Haven, so keep an eye out for more updates.
A recent recall of organic carrots has prompted health concerns after multiple illnesses and one reported death. Last Saturday, Grimway Farms initiated a voluntary recall of multiple quantities and brands of bagged organic whole and baby carrots carrying E. coli. Greenway has contacted their distributors to remove the affected products from the shelves. The Food and Drug Administration has reported 39 illnesses within 15 hospitalizations and one reported death. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention released a statement saying, quote, "The true number of sick people is likely much higher than the number reported," end quote. Prior to the recall, the carrots were shipped directly to retail distribution centers across the United States, Puerto Rico, and Canada. Greenway Farms is cooperating with health authorities to address the situation, and consumers are urged to stay alert for any symptoms of illness. If you have purchased any of the affected carrots, it is advised to dispose of them and wash all items and surfaces that may have touched using hot soapy water or dishwasher. Make sure to check your fridges and act accordingly for anyone that may have consumed one of these carrots and are feeling under the weather. Visit health services located underneath Sheffield Hall or call them at 203-932-7079. Use precautions and stay healthy, Chargers.
Last Friday night was the highly anticipated boxing match between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Hosted by Netflix's new live streaming service, the event aimed to promote the idea of live events on Netflix, and it did just that. The fight garnered an estimated average audience of 108 million live viewers globally. The event peaked at 65 million concurrent streams, with 38 million of these coming from the US. With all that tuned into the fight, many viewers reported interruption and buffering at the start when Paul and Tyson came out to fight. More than 500,000 reports were made regarding problems with Netflix and their problematic stream. The issue was so severe that the hashtag Netflix crash started trending on X, formerly known as Twitter. At the end of the Paul and Tyson fight, Paul acknowledged the streaming issue, stating, "We crashed the site." Netflix has yet to release any information regarding the outage, but with this being the first of many live events Netflix plans to bring to their platform, hopefully we see more of preparation from their side on the next live stream. Now, let's head over to Will with some eventful updates in sports.
Welcome back to the Charger Sports Report. I'm Will Whalen, and we have quite a bit to cover today. Across the board, Charger Sports have been coming out on top as they close out their respective competitive seasons. Before we head into everything, we have some updates with the NBA. The NBA season kicked off last month with quite a few surprises. Most notably, the Cleveland Cavaliers jumped to a record of 15 wins and 0 losses. The Cavs joined elite company in their historic start to the season from the likes of the 2015-2016 Warriors, who started the season 24-0, where they went on to have the best record in the NBA to date with a 73-9 record. The Cavs' undefeated streak was put to the test this past Tuesday against the Boston Celtics, and they did not deliver. The Celtics handed the Cavs their first loss of the season, with Jason Tatum at the helm of the defeat, putting up 33 points, 12 rebounds, and 7 assists in a 120-117 victory over the Cavs. The Cavs' current record is 15-1. How many wins do you think they'll have by the end of the season? Yesterday, LeBron James took to social media to announce that he'll be taking a break from social media. James, a superstar guard for the Los Angeles Lakers, took to X to express his departure from social media. James posted to X, quote, "And with that said, I'll holla at y'all, getting some time off social media for the time being. Y'all take care," end quote. When do you think LeBron will return to social media? Now let's transition over to Charger sports. Starting with the men's soccer team, the team will make their first ever appearance in the NE10 conference after a 12-win season, led by coach Tom Matera. For the first time in the team's 40 seasons, they will take the field in the first round of the NCAA championship tomorrow against Concord University. This matchup will make program history as the Chargers and the Concord Mountain Lions have never gone head-to-head. New Haven will enter the 6th-round bracket as the 8th seed. Leadership will be in the hands of senior Paul Centenac and graduate goalkeeper Archie Watts. The boys will travel to Charleston, Virginia tomorrow with a 3 o'clock start. Good luck, men's soccer. Charger football clinched their 6th NE10 championship win last Saturday at Della Camera Stadium. Led by head coach Chris Pachinche, the Chargers dominated pace with a score of 41-14, earning back-to-back championship titles. The game started off with junior Khalil Eason having a 98-yard run only 13 seconds into the first quarter, giving the Chargers an early lead in the game. The game was led by senior Christopher Ayes with 136 yards and 11 carries. It was a high-intensity game throughout and has landed their team the 4th consecutive appearance in the NE10 playoffs. You can watch Charger football go head-to-head in the NE10 championship this Saturday at Bob DeSpierto Field at Mahilik Thompson Stadium for a 1 p.m. kickoff. Go get 'em, Chargers. On the women's side, volleyball secured the win against Southern New Hampshire Penman with a 3-1 score. Nalila Granelli, Sophie Kamke, and Grace Jurgens claimed the second set after losing the first. With an even matchup, the third set put pressure on the Chargers. Evelyn K. Gerard and Jurgens guaranteed the match after being down 2 points in the third set. To close out the match, Catherine Rank secured the Chargers a spot in the semifinals. Women's volleyball will go head-to-head against the Bentley Falcons tomorrow for a redemption match in Springfield, Massachusetts. You can catch all the game time updates real-time on NewHavenChargers.com. After these rewarding victories, President Jens Fredrickson sent out an email extending congratulations to our fall sports teams on their advancements in the NE10 championships. Good luck to all teams on their championships. This upcoming weekend, all fall sports have fierce competition, home and away. Make sure to show some support. For schedules and updates on Charger athletics, make sure to check out NewHavenChargers.com. I'm Will Whalen, and this has been your Charger Sports Report. Let's transition over to Paris with entertainment.
Welcome to Entertainment. I'm Paris Taylor, and I have quite the updates for you. Let's get right into it. The Miss Universe 2024 pageant made history this Sunday in Mexico City as Victoria Kjær Telvig claimed the crown, marking the first ever win for Denmark. Telvig captivated judges with her poise, advocacy for sustainable innovation, and compelling presence. She edged out first runner-up Chidima Adetshina from Nigeria and second runner-up Maria Fernanda Beltran from Mexico. This year's competition celebrated diversity with participants from over 120 nations, including debuts from new countries like the UAE and the Maldives. The event also showcased the dazzling Philippine-made Lumière de l'Infini crown, a masterpiece of diamonds and golden pearls, symbolizing global unity and progress. Beyond the glitz and glamour, Miss Universe remains a platform for amplifying critical causes. Telvig is expected to champion environmental sustainability during her reign, continuing the pageant's commitment to empowering women as change makers. Congratulations to all contestants of the 73rd Miss Universe. Holidays are around the corner, and the one thing that we can always expect is a new holiday movie. This year, Lifetime released a Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce inspired movie called Christmas in the Spotlight. The movie focuses on the romance of a pop star and a football player trying to navigate their relationship while also being in the spotlight. Bowen, a pop star played by Jessica Lord, and Drew, a professional football player played by Laith Walschläger, will put their relationship to the test and see if it is a publicity stunt or if they are really in love. The film will be featured on Lifetime's It's a Wonderful Lifetime lineup, which kicked off late last week. This is a movie you do not want to miss. Former Disney actress Sky Jackson is pregnant with her first child. The 22-year-old actress is expecting her baby with DeAndre Bergin. Jackson officially announced her pregnancy with People magazine on November 12, stating, quote, "I'm thrilled to begin this new chapter in my life, embracing motherhood and diving into new acting projects. My heart is so full," end quote. On the other hand, Bergin has been under the fire following allegations of domestic abuse, an alleged social media hack, and an arrest. During this alleged hack, a post was made from his account saying, quote, "On WAP, I'm salty, I got this dumb A Disney Channel B pregnant. I hate this H," end quote. The day after the post was published, Bergin was arrested after running away from law enforcement before being caught and pinned to the ground as seen in a video on X, formerly known as Twitter. This altercation with cops followed a juvenile parole violation warrant for his arrest, according to TMZ. Jackson and her mother were the ones to confirm the social media hack. Jackson has yet to comment on any other aspect of the situation. Naming your child is always a pivotal moment after giving birth, especially with celebrities. Throughout the years, we have seen some pretty interesting names like North and Blue Ivy. Recently, Jesse Sullivan and Francesco Fargo have joined the trend as they welcome their twin babies on November 11th after their long journey with IVF. The pair announced their twins' names last Sunday with two golden anklets on the twins' ankles. Each twin had their corresponding name, those being Locket and Poetry. The internet had plenty to say, with the multitude of questions being geared towards the couple's thought process of the name selection. Just a day after the name reveal, Jesse Sullivan took to his TikTok to explain the meaning behind each of the babies' names. Locket Romance, named after a golden locket Jesse gifted to Francesca on their first Valentine's Day. Poetry Lucia was a name they found beautiful and romantic, as the couple claims they have always enjoyed romantic names. The middle name Lucia was named after Francesca's mom. What do you think of unconventional baby names? It was a big weekend for the New Haven Theatre Company, where they debuted and wrapped up their production of All in the Timing. The show, directed by Meg Savilonis, was composed of 6 one-act plays forming 2 large acts, separated by a brief intermission. The show included everything from monkeys trying to write Hamlet to the death of Leon Trotsky. For all of you musical theater fans, there was even a bit of singing and dancing as well. We here at CBN congratulate New Haven Theatre for their successful weekend. New Haven Theatre is already on to the next, announcing their spring musical, the 25th annual Putnam County Spelling Bee. Interested in auditioning? Auditions will be held before break on December 3rd in the Bucknell Theatre. For more information, you can email the director at jyukich@newhaven.edu. Early yesterday morning, Liam Payne was finally laid to rest after a month since his death in Buenos Aires, Argentina on October 16th. After his body was held in Argentina, Payne's body was finally released to his family in the UK only a couple weeks ago. Payne's body was brought to the venue in a white hearse pulled by a white horse. Some familiar faces in the attendance were his former bandmates from One Direction, Harry Styles, Louis Tomlinson, Zayn Malik, and Niall Horan. Others being his family, his girlfriend, Cheryl Cole, Simon Cowell, James Corden, and many more. There are no further updates on Payne's ongoing case, but stay tuned to be in the know about any new revelations in this case. Wow, lots of updates this week. I'm Paris Taylor, and we'll see you next time with the latest in all things entertainment.
Spirit Airlines officially filed bankruptcy this week on Monday. This is the first major U.S. airline to file for a Chapter 11 bankruptcy since 2011. Spirit gained popularity for being an ultra-low-cost airline that flies around the U.S., the Caribbean, and some South American destinations for as low as $150 round trip. Spirit has not released a full-year profit since 2019. They also have been recorded at a loss of estimated $360 million in the first half of this year, regardless of the intense demand for the airline. With a massive $3.1 billion of debt, Spirit still plans to operate over the next few months regularly to facilitate all frequent flyers with the pre-existing tickets. In their release, the airline affirmed many by stating, guests can continue to book and fly without interruption. Spirit's plan is to use this period of bankruptcy paired with negotiations from existing creditors to hopefully emerge from this state early in 2026. With the announcement of their bankruptcy, many have been discouraged to trust their services, even though Spirit has made it clear they have no intentions of going anywhere. Feel free to continue booking your trips with Spirit. Who knows, maybe they'll be able to turn this deficit around. Now let's head over to Michael Crowley to see what's going on in all things student life.
Welcome to Student Life. I'm Michael Crowley. We have a lot of updates to keep you informed as we head into the end of this semester. So let's get started. Calling all RSOs, the United Way campaign is here. Recognized student organizations are being tasked with raising $30,000 to assist those in need. The challenge is to come up with the best and most creative fundraiser according to a panel of United Way judges. Ideas must be submitted through Charger Connection by December 6th and completed by May 1st. The winning RSO will get $500 towards their RSO. Good luck. Interested in applying to be a residential assistant? Now's the time to do so. The Office of Residential Life has officially opened the resident assistant application for the 2025 to 2026 academic year, found under the My Housing portal. Interested candidates must have attended at least one informational session before being able to submit an application. The application deadline is Monday, December 9th, and the session schedule can be found in Charger Connection. If you have any questions regarding the application process, stop by the Office of Residential Life, found on the first floor of Bixler Hall, anytime between 8:30 to 4:30, Mondays through Friday. Or you can even email raselection@newhaven.edu. WNHU 88.7, the student-run radio station, had their first live event on Wednesday outside of the Bartell Student Center. Our field reporter, Jade, went to see what they had to offer. Let's head on over to her.
Thank you so much. I'm Jade Edwards-Figueroa, and today we're here with WNHU 88.7 at their live radio broadcast in the Bart's patio.
I'm JJ Dionisio. I'm the WNHU station manager for this year. I've been working at the station for the past 2 years in different roles. I run our weekly meetings, which we hold on Sundays from 5 to 6 over at 46 Rudin. It's a little house right across the street from Cell. Yeah.
That's great. And so for anybody who is interested in, starting a radio show and getting involved at WNHU, how could they do that? Where could they find you guys?
Yeah, so we're on Instagram at 88.7 WNHU, or you can shoot me an email, jdionisio@wnhu.org. Honestly, shooting me an email is probably the easiest way to do it, or just DMing us on the Instagram page. And then we'll add you to our email list. We'll get you card access to the building, and then you just start coming to the meetings, set up a show, set up a podcast, help out with live events like this. That's all how it starts, just reaching out.
Anything
Yeah,
like that?
a lot of people get scared to do it because they're like, I don't know what I'm doing, but that's the point of it. We exist so people can learn. We exist so people can grow. No experience is required. You could literally have never talked into a microphone ever in your life, and I can get you on air next week. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what you've done. 88.7 is a home for you.
giving you the music we love.
This is Jade Edwards Figueroa signing out. Now let's head back to the studio.
If you or anyone you know is interested in becoming involved with WNHU, DM their Instagram at 88.7WNHU or email jjdioniso@WNHU.org. As the semester draws to a close and winter descends on New Haven, one of the most anticipated events of the year is here, Snowball. This annual tradition offers students the perfect opportunity to relax, celebrate, and connect with their peers before the holiday break. Hosted by all the undergraduate classes, alongside USGA and CELO, Snowball promises a night of dinner, dancing, and festivities. The Snowball will take place Thursday, December 5th from 6 to 10 at Amarante's Sea Cliff in New Haven. Buses will depart from campus promptly at 5:30 that night, ensuring all attendees arrive together and on time. Dress code is flexible, inviting everyone to feel comfortable and stylish in their own way. However, there is one strict rule this year. All attendees must use university-provided transportation to and from the event, emphasizing a safe and organized experience for everyone. Tickets are priced at $15 and are available on Eventbrite. First come, first serve. Ticket availability will be announced soon, so students should keep an eye out to secure their spot for the event. For students aged 21 and older, there's an added perk for you. If you show a valid ID, driver's license, state ID, or even a passport at check-in, you'll receive a wristband allowing to purchase up to 3 alcoholic beverages throughout the night. Snowball 2024 is exclusive to New Haven undergraduate students only, ensuring a close-knit celebration among peers. With the combination of a stunning venue, great company, and a festive atmosphere, this year's Snowball promises to be a memorable experience. For more information or questions about the event, reach out to cselo@newhaven.edu. Get ready to embrace the season, celebrate your achievements, and dance the night away at Snowball 2024. We hope to see you there. That's all for Student Life this week. I'm Michael Crowley. Now back to the desk with Elisa.
It's finally time to celebrate the holidays, and here in Connecticut is the perfect place to do that. In honor of the holiday season, Connecticut has unveiled the nation's first holiday movie trail, giving fans the chance to have a behind-the-scenes look at the festive towns and locations featured in classic holiday movies. The map includes 22 locations across the state where companies like Hallmark, Netflix, and Lifetime have shot the festive scenes. The unveiling event happened at the Silas W. Robbins House in Weatherfield, which was the location of the Hallmark film Christmas on Honeysuckle Lake. The actors who worked on the film were in attendance at the unveiling, along with Governor Ned Lamont. Lamont shared his support, stating, as the first of its kind, the Connecticut Christmas movie trail is more than a nod to the film themselves. It's an invitation to experience Connecticut in a way that's both familiar and new. We're proud that our towns and cities have inspired so many holiday favorites, and we look forward to welcoming fans to see these idyllic communities firsthand. To check out the holiday map or to find more information of all it has to offer, make sure to visit www.ctvisit.com.
The start of November marked the end of daylight savings, giving us all an extra hour of sleep and early sunsets. For the citizens of Ukavik, Alaska, sunrise will not be seen for another 64 days as it enters polar night. Sitting tilted on Earth's axis, regions in the Arctic Circle remain facing away from the sun for days, weeks, or even months at a time. With only 5,000 people who call Ukavik home, they will soon plunge into total darkness, better known as polar night to the locals. Due to the fall and spring equinox shifts, there is only daylight during March and September. The sun set at 1:27 p.m. local time this past Monday the 18th and will not reemerge from its long slumber until January 22nd. We can almost guarantee that they're waiting patiently to soak up some rays soon.
It's that time of the year, Chargers, the time to give thanks for your friends and family and eat lots of food. But before you pack up to travel home for the holidays, here's some key information you need before heading out next week. All resident halls will be closing Wednesday, November 27th at 10 a.m. Before you leave, you must empty your rooms of all trash. If you forget, that is a $30 fee per bag. All faucets and showers must be secured, and heat must be left at a comfortable level to avoid freezing pipes. On your way out, close all windows, turn off the lights, and lock your doors. Make sure to grab anything that you will need over your break, as students will not be allowed to retrieve any of your belongings until the resident halls reopen Sunday, December 1st at noon. Travel safe, Chargers, and enjoy your Thanksgiving break.
That's all the time we have for this week.
You can check out the latest Charger Bulletin newspaper on chargerbulletin.com or newsstands around campus.
Stay up to date by following us on social media at Charger Bulletin.
Check out our link tree for access to the Horseshoe magazine.
Thank you for joining us. My name is Hayden Leach.
And I'm Elisa Broche. We'll see you next week with another live episode of Charger Bulletin News.
No, I said Hayden.